Psionics, what the hell are you doing to Rocket League? Hey everyone, what's happening? Today, I was reading a few articles and I stumbled across one on Steam that said that Rocket League was ending support for macOS and Linux. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Rocket League has supported Linux since its inception, since the day it was released. It's been a big part of Linux gaming culture since it started. So, you gotta wonder what's going on, but we're gonna get to that. But it's just like all of a sudden, they're like, hey, Linux users. Yeah, you. Screw you. So now that I got that out of my system, let's go ahead, let's jump over to the article and let's dive into this. So here we are, and on the official support page for the official blog post here, and it says, we want Rocket League to be the best experience possible for all players. This includes adapting to use new technologies. This has made it more difficult to support macOS and Linux, or SteamOS. Because of this, we will have a final patch for these versions in early March. Now, what's that patch going to do? Well, it's going to be down here. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but it's going to be down here. After the final patch, the following offline features should function as expected. Local machines, split screen play, garage/inventory items. Your existing items will not be removed from your inventory. Career status, replays, Steam Workshop maps, and they must be downloaded before the final patch though. Custom training packs, and those have to be downloaded before the final patch is rolled out. After the final patch, the following online features will no longer function. Online matchmaking, private matches, tournaments, Rocket Pass, item shop, and esports shop, in-game events, friends list, clubs, news panel, new custom training packs, new student workshop maps, leaderboards, league rankings, and so basically they are going to be neutering. Okay. However, there is some good news about this. They are going to be offering a refund for those who use Linux and macOS. It says, if you have played Rocket League on macOS or Linux, you can request a refund through Steam. A refund is available even if you have owned the game for more than 2 weeks or played longer than 2 hours. And they've got instructions here. Now, it looks like they're offering refunds. However, I don't know if I'd hold my breath for that, but that's a nice gesture. They also say that you could probably try to run it through Steam, but we'll get to that in a minute. So you gotta wonder why Psionics is doing this for a game that has had so much Linux support for almost 5 years. And I think I have the answer. It's actually just a theory. But Epic Games bought Psionics back in May 2019, which was last year, at the recording of this video. And I think what they mean by new technologies is easy anti-cheat. I think they want to incorporate easy anti-cheat into Rocket League. And easy anti-cheat does not work with Linux at all. I think that's why they're ending support for Linux. So if this is the case, that they're incorporating Easy Anti-Cheat into the game, Proton isn't even an option. Proton will get you banned by Easy Anti-Cheat as long if you're trying to use like DXVK, etc. It doesn't recognize DXVK, and it'll recognize that as a possible cheat and ban you. So literally, you would have to have a Windows machine, and this is why I always suggest for Linux gamers to keep a Windows partition, virtual machine, or extra computer around with Windows on it, so you can play games like that, especially online competitive gaming, because of this crap. Now, just to be abundantly clear, you can play your game on Linux after the patch. You just won't be able to play online. It's going to be neutered on March 1st. Or around there. Whenever they release that patch in March. It's just going to be heavily neutered. You cannot play online. And that's not going to be any fun with Rocket League. Its main function is to play online. So, this isn't really going to be much of an option. Now, I think this is a really crappy way to treat your customers, because many of which have paid for this game. Heck, I have the game. Now, I got my game through Humble Bundle. By the way, if you want to support the channel and buy video games at the same time, link in the description to my affiliate link in Humble Bundle. But the thing is, these are your customers. Some of which have played the game almost 5 years on Linux. And all of a sudden, you're just dropping them like a bad habit. I think eventually Epic Games is going to learn their lesson on this one. However, they should just adjust Easy Anti-Cheat just to work on Linux. That would be the best option. But they don't want to. So that was Rocket League Linux support. Now this really sucks, I know, but it is what it is, and this is just the way that Epic has chosen to do business. Quite honestly, I don't feel like supporting Epic Games anymore if this is the way they're going to treat their customers. Well, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, that's what the thumbs down button is for. And go ahead and click that subscribe button. It really helps the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. If you like my content and wish to support my work, you can do so on Patreon. The link is in the description. Also, if you wish to see more, check out the videos on your screen.